hurt. This shooting happening back on August 3rd in the 4800 block of South Bishop Street. The Civilian Office of Police Accountability, COPA, says the officer was pulling into a garage when three men get out of a separate car. They then opened fire as that garage door closes. Investigators say the officer fired back. He wasn't hit by gunfire, did suffer a minor injury. No one's in custody in this case either.
And that is exactly why everybody needs to be armed. That was an official Chicago police officer. Looked like he was off duty, returning home, whatever the case may be. He's in a state where they do not allow firearms. And that's crazy because probably one of the highest war crime rates that they have as far as gun violence. Now, as of now, I was waiting on California to pass the reciprocity, the law to have it to where you can have it your gun on both sides, right? You can take it from here to there, whatever the case, right? But now they've made it to where HB 38 is a federal gun bill. The Constitutional Carry, Concealed Carry Reciprocity, I can't even say it, Reciprocity Act or whatever. But look, it is now for individuals with valid license permits from their home state. I'm so excited I can't even get it out, man. Check this out. We are now allowed to carry firearms. If you own it in your state and you're legal to carry, a federal law prohibits you from not owning one, then you basically can now carry your firearm across states once they sign this bill. Now, the bill is still going into effect, or they got to sign it off when it hits the House or whatever, right? So he's actually signed it, but he's approved it. So they're just waiting for the vote. I think they're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So if Trump has the House or whatever the case may be, we might be in luck. So just recently in April in California, just had it to where you can get like a non-permit or a non-resident permit, right? And you're just gonna have to go through the whole case of going through getting the test done, firing range, the range of the all your testing basically, and by living in a different state. So what you would have to do is take the test online, go out there, and then set up some kind of arrangements with them to actually take the test, take your range test, take your certification, but you had to get approved by certain cities, right? So city would have to be in agreement with you to why you might need a firearm. But now with this HB 38 federal gun bill, that is no longer the case. So basically what you would have to do is still follow the local laws of that state, which is like, carrying in different bars or facilities like school campuses and things like this. But this bill will allow people to carry everywhere, as long as you have a valid ID from that state. And if your state approve it to where it's constitutional carry, you straight too. So you don't have to worry about it. But now with this bill also, it doesn't allow you to go on people's property. So if somebody tell you to leave their property, you best get to scooting, because what it does now, if they tell you you can't carry your firearm on there and leave the property, then you must, listen to what they're saying. So it doesn't protect you in that manner, but you can carry in school zones and things of that nature. So schools, I don't know. I know campuses was a little bit like off limits. Special permission, especially if you like for teachers and things of that nature. But right now, HB 38 gun bill is going to be totally different. It's going to allow you to come through cross state lines using your current license permits and things like that from your state. As long as you have a valid ID and you're legal to carry the gun, you're straight. You know what I mean? So like California, they had it to where I would have to go register, right? Take the test online, go do my range of fire, my range test and everything like that. Even though I'm a legal firearm instructor and a license holder in the state of Texas, NRA, USCCA, I have my credentials, but I was still going to take the test as if I've never done it before, even though I hold a license right here in Texas. Now, with California, what they were going to do is they're going to ask you to have certain firearms on your list, right? So, for instance, this one, let's just check it out. Empty. It is not loaded. This would be illegal to carry in California. It is a clone of a Glock 19. It's the PSA dagger, right? So because of the magazine capacity, by being over 10 rounds, this would be illegal. And they would want your firearm on your paperwork. If you carried another firearm that wasn't on your paperwork, even though you're a license holder, even though you're taking a test and things like that, you're still subject for arrest in California. So with this bill, it makes it a little bit different that I can still go over there, but I will still have to pay attention to their gun laws, right? Because what's legal here is not legal there. And I'm cool with that. You know, I can find me at like a 1911 that's going to fire 7 rounds, 8, one in the head. It's a lot of different firearms that I can step it up to a 357, 7-shot, 5-shot, whatever the case may be. As long as I'm able to protect my little ones, my granddaughter, my family, my daughters, anybody that's out there with us at that moment, just in case there's something going on, then I'm straight. But right now, the HB 38 gun bill has to be signed into law. So the reciprocity law is going to allow anybody that has a valid license. So you don't have to go through the hoops. So like right now, that cop that was on that video, he was from Chicago, right? Where they would have like real strict gun laws. But guess what? He's a cop getting bust on, coming home, and they drove up to his crib. Now I don't know what kind of saltiness he had going on to where 3Y 3YNs just know where you live at. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of crazy. But for the most part, he wasn't slipping. He already knew what it was. He backed in, as you can see. He probably seen him coming down the alleyway, and you can see the shots being fired through the video into the ground. Either way it go, it doesn't matter where you go, man. This is your constitutional right to carry and bear arms, right? So it's your Second Amendment right. So it shouldn't stop at any gun line, or it shouldn't stop at no state line or wherever you go if you're traveling and things of that nature. So pay attention to the gun laws. Watch out for the magazine capacities, what's legal and what's not legal, because every gun is not legal in every state. And we can kind of understand that because they have different issues like that. But as long as they let you carry your firearm through a different state, I'm cool with that. So this one, it wouldn't be allowed. This is on their ban list. This carries 15 on all the way up to 32, all the way up to a drum up to 50. So I wouldn't carry this one. And you couldn't get away with even bringing it with 15 rounds and saying, "Oh, I'm only gonna put 10 in there." It's not how it works. But I can take this firearm. It's the same thing. Just to let you know, it's not loaded. As you can see, it's breech loaded and it's empty. So with this one, it's the same thing. The magazine capacity is, I think, 13 on this one, right? Still not illegal to go. You know what I mean? Or take to Los Angeles. But make sure when you do get your firearm, make sure when you do decide to carry or whatever the case may be, that you are following the first rule of thumb. And a lot of people's not telling you this, man. So get your education, go get your license on, go get your training, go to a gun range, man. I just threw a gun range party and was popping. So go to a gun range, go to ladies' night. Sometimes they rent them out for free, or they might give you like a $5 rental. You buy the ammo, you can shoot all day, but you can find out what you really want to, carry and stuff like that. But get the education, man. I got classes with Rascal Defense. Let me know. I'm certified NRA instructor. I'm an instructor to Texas, and a lot of other states. So yeah, I can get you going. So for the most part, the first law is to carry a holster. Holsters ain't just not for to look good. It's not just for fashion or anything like that. It's actually here to protect the trigger. So in a situation to where something might get snagged and things of that nature, in Texas, the number one thing is to have a holster if you are carrying a firearm. So make sure that's covered. Even though it's constitutional carry, you still can go to jail for not even storing your weapon the right way, or carrying a holster on it and having it on your person. So with that being said, man, y'all tap in, comment, like, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the PM Lifestyle Podcast. We're gonna have more videos like this, more things like this, just to get you right, just to make sure that you are protected, you carrying any education that you might need. Feel free to reach out to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I am not hard to find, or really hard to find. And I can get you some lessons and things like that. So we located right here. The range I go to is right here in Texas, right here in Farmers Branch, one of the cleanest ranges that they have in Texas. So I guarantee you can't lose, but you got to get out and do it. You know what I mean? I can't walk you to the water and make you drink at the same time. So get on out there, man. Stay dangerous, lock and load, and Carry all your firearm safety rules and local laws. Make sure you carry safely and protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any questions, tap in with me, man. The PM Lifestyle Podcast, right here. Trump signs HB 38. We straight. You know what I'm saying? 50 states. Out.